Hi, President Saakashvilli, what a great honor. Unbelievable.
Nice to see you.
How are you?
When did you come?
I came last Thursday night.
Good.
And if I may, can I tell you just a few seconds about why I know you're very busy. I'm very impressed with you, I must say. I'm Dr. Raphael Gershon. I'm the Emory University School of Medicine Chief of Anesthesiology. Emory University in Atlanta.
Yeah, of course.
And Chief of Anesthesiology at Grady Memorial Hospital, VP Medical Affairs there. Nothing close to what your job is. But as you know, Atlanta and Tbilisi, long, warm history.
Ken Walker has been around forever.
Ken Walker. Yeah. So I was about to mention, I don't have to tell you, Ken Walker put his life efforts into here. Our dean, Dr. Lawley, was here 4 or 5 months ago opening up the Learning Center. Yeah. Ken is opening up a very modern nursing school.
Where is he doing that?
I'm sorry?
When is he doing that?
He's been doing it right now.
Super.
And it's open and the classes are going and I actually videoed and it's just a fabulous place. I've been here since 2006 annually.
Yeah.
Which is important for me to tell you that I've seen the Republican Hospital or Kipchitsa Hospital in 2006. And I've been bringing donated equipment, anesthesia equipment, lectures, clinical care. The modernization and advancement of healthcare under the last 5 years is phenomenal.
We have 3 more hospitals, actually 4 more hospitals that are more modern now. In Batumi, in Zugdidi, in Gori, and Kutaisi. But this one will be very good in really final when Canadians take over. They will take over now, but when they build a new one for 2014, early 2014, then it will be like a full-fledged major hospital.
I don't need to tell you what this means for the medical care in the future, because such a beautiful modern hospital that's been happening under your leadership, you are advancing residents and medical care because you are teaching them modern clinical care. The ER doctors from Emory are teaching them modern emergency medicine. We are teaching them modern anesthesia trauma care. And it's unbelievable the change over the last 5 years. It's just remarkable what you've done.
Excellent. So you can ask your questions and we can speak.
So let me ask you, what are your visions?
Your questions will
What are your visions for, where do you want to go with the healthcare in the future? What are you thinking for a Republican hospital? What are you thinking for clinical education? How do you want to proceed?
Well, first thing we really understood a few years ago, because the system had been badly demolished, that we cannot try to revive the old system. We cannot pretend that universal, so-called socialist healthcare, which was in fact a failure in first place, is applicable to new market relations and free economy and open society. And so we basically got rid of the illusions and started to do something new, more corresponding to present needs. Now, of course, there are no ideal healthcare systems. I know it from my own experience in the US and other places. But we should try to get advance as much as we can. So I think there are several aspects here. You know, ultimately we believe that in 2015 Georgia should have this as benchmark for us, where we still will be a developing country with middle income, but we should have a country medicine of a developed country, and this is very important for future advancement of society overall. It's a question of dignity, self-respect, basic development, economic stimulus for a society. So healthcare extends far beyond the just purely technical aspects of it. The other thing is that we need to upgrade our system by 2015. Basically, every hospital in Georgia will correspond to basically developed, best developed country models. Healthcare, the insurance system is already in place, which is basically more or less within the mainstream insurance systems in all main systems. However, meanwhile, the history of insurance is developed. The problem with insurance is not just a question of existence. It does exist, but we need history of insurance in order to extend coverage. And that's why it takes a few more years. By 2015, we believe that we'll have full history, like full-fledged insurance that would cover basically every diseases, also the preliminary checkups, and in most of the cases, pre-existing conditions. But also we will have the we will have the accessibility of insurance basically for up to 90% of the population who should be covered, and that will be closest to universal coverage where we'll get. And also in terms of medical education, there is overall process in the country that, there is English coming into every sector of education, and medicine should be the primary place, and we decreed that no doctor should be given a medical school degree unless they speak English, unless they can, they have daily access to daily achievements of the medicines. In this sphere, textbooks get old within hours. They never can make it to the printed version because things get upgraded, and the whole thing is in cyberspace, and that's why you need to have access, and the language is primary instrument for that. But also, every hospital has internet access, or should have for ultimately internet access. People should be trained to look for new information through that, and to permanently work on their qualification. Ultimately, we want to turn Georgia, just like Georgia as an economy, it should be a hub for the whole region. Indeed, it has lots of advantages to become the kind of hub like Singapore is in its region in Asia, or Dubai is in wider Middle East. But also, we should be a hub for not only for just economy here, or also the democracy as well, because we are building up a society, but also for the medical purposes. The place has all the advantages for it: geography, wonderful nature, tourist potential, and we should get in people also for medical services. Why not? Like Switzerland or Austria do it. And I think the first steps have already been taken. They've been remarkably successful. It takes time to earn a reputation, but we'll get there as well.
I think transitions are difficult, and again, it's remarkable the accomplishments. And it's a remarkable job that you've been doing.
Thank you.